You know, there are a lot of sales to be had out there, especially on Black Friday, but for a lot of people, it's also confusing. To help you out, Dave Hatter of Libertas Technology, using the internet to kind of guide your way through this, correct?
Exactly.
Make sure you're not waiting in line for like 9 days without getting what you want.
Yeah, Black Friday is a crazy day anyway, and there's so many different ways you can use the internet now to save yourself a lot of time and hopefully a lot of money.
Okay, so tell me, what are some of the things we should know before we head on out or before we log onto our computer?
Well, even if you don't have a smartphone or iPhone or anything like that, there are several websites dedicated strictly to Black Friday where they're kind of trying to aggregate all the deals from different retailers and so forth.
Because there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of websites out there just devoted to Black Friday.
Exactly,
okay.
and there's three big ones, blackfriday.com, for example. You've got blackfriday.info. These are both dedicated entirely to Black Friday. You can go on here and sign up for emails. You can set up alerts, so if certain retailers are running a deal, it's basically just trying to tell you everything you could want to know about Black Friday.
Okay.
So you can do that from your home. You can go to the library. You can get access to that anywhere you can get access to the internet. Another interesting angle of this, of course, is the social media play for this. You know, if you go on Twitter, I've got Twitter up here now. If you search on Black Friday, you can see retailers are running deals through Twitter and Facebook now. There are Facebook fan pages you can sign up for related to Black Friday. You can go to retailers' fan pages like Target or somebody and see what kind of deals they run, because these guys are getting smart to this. They know there's a huge audience on Twitter and Facebook, and they're running deals. You might be able to get coupons, that sort of thing. And then a third angle to this that I thought was interesting is if you do have a smartphone,
applications.
iPhone, right, people are building applications. There is an app specifically for Black Friday that you can download from the iTunes store. And basically you put it on your iPhone, and now it's trying to do the same thing some of these websites are trying to do. It's trying to pull in deals, so while you're out, you know, maybe someone runs a special deal, and this thing tells you while you're out, and you happen to get there in time to get it, right? Because you know, retailers are doing all kinds of crazy stuff to get people in the store.
In the store, absolutely. So let's talk about there was this thing that I've been seeing recently in magazines, and it looks like a funky kind of barcode. What is that?
Well, I got one on the screen for you here. It's called a QR code, and basically these things are starting to pop up all over the place. This really isn't a new technology, but it is a special type of barcode, and now increasingly mobile phones, especially newer models, can take a picture of this with the phone and convert it into something like a link to a website.
Correct, okay.
So increasingly retailers in particular and other types of stores, shops, vendors are using these to run special promotions. You know, it's much easier if I put a label like this on something to get you to go to my website if you can just take a picture, click a button, and go there, than have to type something in. Sometimes you can get coupons as a result of this. We actually did some work with the Cincinnati Chamber of Commerce for some of their events, and I'm trying to get them to do some stuff with this. So when people go to an event, these will be there.
So the thing is when you see that, and you have a smartphone, you take a picture of that, and if it's on like a magazine page, it could be, it could lead you to a website that will tell you more about that product, or tell you more about that show.
It could do almost anything. Yeah, it can dial a phone, it could take you to a website. It might be a special deal for a coupon. It might be if you take a picture that they're going to give you some kind of coupon you can redeem. Because as a marketer, obviously, you can see how well your return on investment is, how good it is for a particular device. You know, if you run an ad in a magazine and suddenly you get a bunch of links from that magazine because of the QR code,
there you go.
You realize you're spending your money wisely.
Dave Hatter, Libertas Technology, he can help you out with all things internet. Dave, thanks a lot.
Thanks, Rob.
All right, we have much more straight ahead on the Fox 19 Morning.